Hello, wrestling fans. My name is Big Boy Snatch on TV, aka Wakanda Snatch One, because I got playing around. As you can tell by the title of the thumbnail of the video, this is my WWE Smackdown review on highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please watch the video from all the way from the beginning or towards the end for watch time hours. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel that I do on the channel for more. Doing the channel. Follow my social media down below in the description, and go check out my AEW Dynamite review on highlights. Without further ado, let's get started. Now WWE Smackdown was a boring show for what it was. But the only thing that was good tonight was Sami Zayn versus Rey Fenix for the United States Championship. That was one good match. That was the best match on the night. Alright, WWE Smackdown was live from Scope Arena in Norfolk, Virginia. Commentary tonight with Booker T and Big Joseph. And it has been confirmed that WrestleMania 43 in Saudi Arabia has been confirmed. Confirmed next year. Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, Liv Morgan, and Stephanie McMahon were not happy about that. And that's all I gotta say. And I don't blame those for it. WWE SmackDown kicks off with clips of Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre entering the arena. The camera cuts to WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton and her opponent Jade Cargill. Live in the arena, we cut to our commentators Booker T and Big Joseph in a video package of Brock Lesnar returning last week and attacking John Cena airs. Back in the arena, Brock Lesnar music hits and out he comes wearing a cowboy hat. Brock Lesnar stands in the ring as the fans chant, "You suck," as he is about to speak. R-Truth music hits, and out he comes to the ring. R-Truth is about to speak, and Brock Lesnar tells him to shut up. That part was funny. R-Truth tells Brock Lesnar that he's going a different route. He is going to be the first WWE superstar in this WWE ring in front of this WWE universe to say, "Brock Lesnar, welcome back." Brock Lesnar laughs, and R-Truth tells Brock Lesnar that he used to be scared of him, but he is not scared of him no more. As he is talking, Brock Lesnar cuts him off and tells him he doesn't even know who he is, and he better have a good reason to come out and interrupt him. R-Truth says he has disrespected John Cena, his childhood hero, his older brother for the last 25 years. Brock Lesnar asks him how old is he, and he asks R-Truth what's his name is. R-Truth tells him R-Truth. Brock Lesnar tells him R-Truth, and the fans chant R-Truth. He said he is done with the disrespect. Brock Lesnar tells him time out. He is there for one thing tonight, and he is looking for John Cena. He asks R-Truth if he knows where John Cena is, and R-Truth tells him he doesn't. Brock Lesnar asks him why he is in the ring now, and R-Truth says he is here to defend his older brother, his childhood hero John Cena. Brock Lesnar asks him if John Cena is his older brother, and R-Truth says he's his older brother. Brock Lesnar says his name is R-Truth, and R-Truth tells him his name is Ron Cena. Brock Lesnar laughs, and the fans chant Ron Cena. Brock Lesnar tells him that he doesn't know where Cena is, and R-Truth says he doesn't. Brock Lesnar asks him why he is out there, and R-Truth tells him he is here to stop the disrespect. John Cena is different now. John Cena made a little kid cry. Super Cena is coming for Brock Lesnar, and he is feud with hustle, loyalty, and respect. He won't be running from the beast. He will be feeding on him. Brock Lesnar tells R-Truth, and he is his brother. R-Truth says he is his younger brother. Brock Lesnar tells him from other mother, and R-Truth says a different daddy. Brock Lesnar tells R-Truth that he is missing a tooth, and Brock Lesnar hits him with an F5. Brock Lesnar rips his jeans from the back and laughs. That part was funny when Brock Lesnar ripped his jeans. But it says Brock Lesnar music hits, and he dances a little with his jeans ripped. Brock Lesnar leaves the ring laughing. Brock Lesnar rips his jeans. That part was funny. But this entire segment was just a waste of everybody's time. Alright, let's move on. We cut to the back as Sami Zayn says he is happy that he is his first challenger. The camera cuts and we see Sami Zayn talking to Rey Fenix. They shake hands and Rey Fenix thanks him for the opportunity. A fun segment between Brock Lesnar and R-Truth. This was the WWE's way to build up Brock Lesnar against John Cena without John Cena being there and Brock Lesnar not having to cut a promo. R-Truth made Brock Lesnar laugh too, and Brock Lesnar made the most from his jeans ripping. Hashtag Smackdown. It was a fun opening segment. It was a fun opening segment, but at the same time, it was just a waste of time. All right, let's move on. So we go to commercial break. A video package of Solo Sikoa airs. Solo Sikoa says he had to sacrifice love, loyalty, his own flesh and blood. He says he lost his bloodline, the Yula Fala, and his United States Championship. Change is going to happen, and it will happen sooner than later, because he is going to take back what he lost. He has been lurking in the shadow of others for too long, and it is time for others to live in the shadows of him and his family tree. Okay, first of all, y'all need to get rid of... Why is Solo Sikoa trying to act like Roman Reigns? Get rid of Roman Reigns' gimmick, bro. You know what I'm saying? Solo Sikoa lost. That's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of this bloodline too, and that's all I gotta say. Let's get the first match going. We got the United States Championship Open Challenge match. So we got Sami Zayn versus Rey Fenix. This was the match of the night right here. This match was good. The bell rings, we are underway. Sami Zayn with an arm drag, hip toss followed by an arm bar. Rey Fenix gets to his feet, jumps off the top rope, and hip toss Sami Zayn down. Rey Fenix lands a hurricanrana and Sami Zayn to the outside of the ring. So we go to commercial break. Back from commercial, Sami Zayn on the ring apron, and Rey Fenix with a jumping kick to the face, and Sami Zayn falls to the outside of the ring. Rey Fenix with a corkscrew splash over the top rope onto Sami Zayn on the outside. Rey Fenix throws Sami Zayn back into the ring. He climbed the top rope and lands a crossbody. He goes for the cover, but Sami Zayn kicks out. Rey Fenix to the ropes, and he lands a super kick. He goes for the cover, but Sami Zayn kicks out. Rey Fenix climbs the top rope and goes for a moonsault, but Sami Zayn moves out of the way. Rey Fenix gets up. Sami Zayn goes for the hula kick, but Rey Fenix moves out of the way. Rey Fenix with a DDT. He goes for the cover, but Sami Zayn kicks out. So we go to commercial break. Back from commercial break, both men are on the top rope as Rey Fenix stands behind Sami Zayn. Rey Fenix with a double stomp onto Sami Zayn, and Sami Zayn falls to the mat. Rey Fenix goes for the cover, but Sami Zayn kicks out. Rey Fenix gets on the top rope as Sami Zayn gets to his feet, and Rey Fenix lands a moonsault. Rey Fenix goes for the cover, but Sami Zayn kicks out. Rey Fenix runs to the ropes and jumps, but Sami Zayn lands the Blue Thunder Bomb. He goes for the cover, but Rey Fenix kicks out. Sami Zayn with an exploder suplex in the corner. Sami Zayn goes for the hula kick, but Rey Fenix lands a hurricanrana. He goes for the cover, but Sami Zayn kicks out. The fans chant, "This is awesome." Rey Fenix with a goodbye amigo. Rey Fenix goes for a kick. Sami Zayn ducks, and Sami Zayn with an exploder suplex in the corner. Sami Zayn with the hula kick. He goes for the cover, gets the pin. The winner and still your WWE United States Champion, Sami Zayn. This was the match of the night right here. Rey Fenix and Sami Zayn put on a 5-star classic, in my opinion. A very good opening match. Rey Fenix was made to look good out there, and Sami Zayn doing the open challenge is a good idea. Hashtag Smackdown, which is I agree with that. That was the match of the night between Sami Zayn and Rey Fenix. And I love this match right here. They both put on a 5-star classic. Alright, so we go to commercial break. Julia is in the ring for her match as B-Fab. As B-Fab is walking down to the ring, Julia goes to the outside and she hits B-Fab. Julia throws her into the barricade into the ring. Kiana James is in the ring and they double team B-Fab. Out comes Mitchin with a kendo stick and she hits Kiana James with it. Mitchin gets in the ring and swings at Julia, but Julia leaves the ring. We cut to the back and Drew McIntyre is showing lifting weights. So we go to commercial break. So that match between Julia and B-Fab didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I believe that Natalya is going to take the Women's United States Championship off of Julia. But I would prefer Selena Vega. That's all my opinion. But Natalya, I think Natalya is going to be taking the Women's United States Championship off of Julia. But we'll see. A video of the press conference now announcing that WrestleMania 43 will be taking place in Saudi Arabia. Like I said earlier, Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, Liv Morgan, and Stephanie McMahon, those 4 women were not happy about that. So it is what it is. But I cannot blame the 4 women. That's all I gotta say. I can't blame Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, Liv Morgan, and Stephanie McMahon. Those 4 women I just named. I cannot blame those 4. Alright. WrestleMania 43 should be at New Orleans. That's all I gotta say. It made it better, but it is what it is. A video package airs of Aleister Black talking about Drew McIntyre. WWE Women's Championship, Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill. This match, in my opinion, this match was good, but the ending was just terrible. That's all I gotta say. The bell rings. We are underway. Jade Cargill goes for a big boot, but Tiffany Stratton moves out of the way. Tiffany Stratton goes for a hip toss, but Jade Cargill stops her. She throws Tiffany Stratton to the ropes, and Tiffany Stratton with a drop kick. Tiffany Stratton goes for the acrobatic back elbow, but Jade Cargill catches her. She lifts Tiffany Stratton up. Tiffany Stratton lands on her feet. Jade Cargill with that power slam. She goes for the cover, but Tiffany Stratton kicks out. Jade Cargill goes for a suplex, but Tiffany Stratton hits Jade Cargill with a knee to the face. Tiffany Stratton goes for the cover, but Jade Cargill kicks out. Jade Cargill runs towards Tiffany Stratton, and Tiffany Stratton moves out of the way. Jade Cargill falls to the outside. Tiffany Stratton with a splash over the top rope onto Jade Cargill on the outside of the ring. So we go to commercial break. Back from commercial, Jade Cargill with a fallaway slam. Tiffany Stratton in the cover. Jade Cargill goes for the back elbow, but Tiffany Stratton moves out of the way and lands a spinebuster. Tiffany Stratton with a clothesline, but Jade Cargill on her feet. Tiffany Stratton runs towards Jade Cargill, but Jade Cargill goes for a powerbomb, but Tiffany Stratton with a hurricanrana. Tiffany Stratton with a acrobatic elbow to the face, followed by a dropkick. Tiffany Stratton climbs the top rope and lands a swanton bomb. She goes for the cover, but Jade Cargill kicks out. Tiffany Stratton grabs Jade Cargill, but Jade Cargill with a super kick, and Tiffany Stratton to the outside. Jade Cargill on the ring apron, but Tiffany Stratton trips her up. Tiffany Stratton gets in the ring and goes for a baseball slide, but Jade Cargill moves out of the way. Jade Cargill lifts Tiffany Stratton up and slams her face first onto the ring apron. She throws Tiffany Stratton back into the ring. Jade Cargill goes for a kick, but Tiffany Stratton moves out of the way. Tiffany Stratton slams Jade Cargill down. She goes for the prettiest moonsault ever, but Jade Cargill trips her up. Jade Cargill lifts Tiffany Stratton up and slams her onto the mat. She goes for the cover, but Tiffany Stratton kicks out. Jade Cargill goes for a chokeslam, but Tiffany Stratton rolls her into a pin, but Jade Cargill kicks out. Tiffany Stratton with that Alabama slam. She climbs the top rope and goes for the prettiest moonsault ever, but Jade Cargill moves out of the way. Tiffany Stratton lands on her feet as Jade Cargill with a jump kick to the face. Both women with a forearm to the face. Jade Cargill goes for a kick, but Tiffany Stratton moves out of the way, and Jade Cargill on a ring apron. Jade Cargill lifts Tiffany Stratton up onto the ring apron. Both women with right hands. Jade Cargill goes for a spear, but Tiffany Stratton moves out of the way, and Jade Cargill hits the ring post shoulder first. Tiffany Stratton with a drop kick, and Jade Cargill falls to the outside of the ring. Tiffany Stratton climbs the top rope and goes for a moonsault, but Jade Cargill moves out of the way. As Tiffany Stratton lands on her feet to the floor, Jade Cargill picks Tiffany Stratton up and slams her through the barricade and into the timekeeper's area. The referee counts to 10, and both women are counted out as the bell rings. Alright, it says, the winner no contest. The match itself was good, but the ending was just terrible. It didn't have no contest. But the match rule and no contest. Jade Cargill should have won this match right here. And that's all I gotta say. Jade Cargill should have took the WWE Women's Championship off of Tiffany Stratton. That's what everybody would love to see. But it is what it is. Nia Jax comes out and she throws Jade Cargill into the ring step. She lands a Samoan drop on the outside of the ring. She grabs Tiffany Stratton and throws her into the ring. She lifts Tiffany Stratton up and slams her onto the mat. Nia Jax with the Annihilator. So now this is going to be a triple threat match between Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill, and Nia Jax. In my opinion, I got Jade Cargill winning that triple threat match to become your new WWE Women's Championship. Jade Cargill got to get that belt, and that's all I gotta say. We cut to the back. Chelsea, we cut to the back as Chelsea Green is with the Secret Herbers. Out comes Nick Aldis from his office. Chelsea Green asks him about their tag team title match. Nick Aldis tells her that Charlotte Flair is injured. Chelsea Green tells him that if doesn't do what she wants, the locker room will find out what she is all about. Nick Aldis tells her that the tag title will be defended next week and they can face the winner. Chelsea Green is happy with that as Nick Aldis walks away. He is stopped by Miz and Nick Aldis walks away. Not a bad women's title match. The match got better after the commercial. Tiffany Stratton has improved a lot in the ring and was leading this match from the start. Hashtag Smackdown. Don't get me wrong. Tiffany Stratton as WWE Women's Championship title reign is boring, and that's all I gotta say. I'm just putting it out there. Commercial break. Part 1 of a video package showing the history between John Cena and Brock Lesnar airs. That part was good. That video package was good, and that's all I gotta say. Commercial break. Back from commercial break. Captain Kelly is backstage with Sami Zayn. He tells her that Rey Fenix is a future star, and he tells her absolutely he will have more open challenges. In comes Carmelo Hayes, and he challenged Sami Zayn to a match next week. Sami Zayn accepts and tells him don't miss. Alright. Sami Zayn walks away, and in comes The Miz. He asks Carmelo Hayes if he knows what it takes to be United States champion, and he can guide him down the right path, and he is trying to guide him to the tag titles. Carmelo Hayes tells him if he wins the United States title and they win the tag team titles, how that will be. And I believe that Carmelo Hayes is going to turn on The Miz, and that's all I gotta say. So we get the main event of the evening: Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton. And in my honest opinion, this was a decent match for what it was. The bell rings, we are underway. The fans chant Randy Orton, and Drew McIntyre gets Randy Orton in the corner, but Randy Orton with a clothesline. A European uppercut by Randy Orton. He gets Drew McIntyre in the corner, and Randy Orton climbs the second rope and begins hitting Drew McIntyre with right hands. Randy Orton climbs down, and he clotheslines Drew McIntyre to the outside of the ring. So we go to commercial break. Back from commercial break, Randy Orton with a knee to the face. Drew McIntyre in the corner, but Drew McIntyre with a kick onto Randy Orton's left knee. Drew McIntyre with a chop block onto Randy Orton's knee, and down Randy Orton goes. Down goes Randy Orton. Drew McIntyre with a figure 4 leg lock, but Randy Orton reverses the pressure at Drew McIntyre and gets to the bottom rope. Randy Orton with a right hand followed by a back suplex. Drew McIntyre rolls to the outside of the ring. Randy Orton to the outside, and he slams Drew McIntyre face first onto the announcer table. He grabs Drew McIntyre, but Drew McIntyre with a rake to the eyes, and Drew McIntyre slams Randy Orton back first onto the announcer table. Drew McIntyre with a chop block. So we go to commercial break. Back from commercial, Drew McIntyre slams Randy Orton, and Orton's leg bounces off the top rope. Randy Orton rolls to the outside of the ring, and Drew McIntyre with right hands. Drew McIntyre throws Randy Orton back into the ring. Drew McIntyre with Drew in the ring, and Randy Orton with a poke to the eyes. Randy Orton grabs Drew McIntyre, but Drew McIntyre slams Randy Orton back first onto the turnbuckles. Drew McIntyre goes for the figure 4, but Randy Orton kicks Drew McIntyre away, and Drew McIntyre hits the ring post shoulder first and falls to the outside. Drew McIntyre gets back in the ring, and Randy Orton with a clothesline. Drew McIntyre on the ring apron, but Drew McIntyre hangs Randy Orton up on the top rope. Drew McIntyre gets in the ring, and Randy Orton with a snap power slam. Drew McIntyre gets on the ring apron, and Randy Orton goes for the DDT, but Drew McIntyre drops to the outside. Randy Orton to the outside, and he slams Drew McIntyre back first onto the announcer table. Randy Orton slams him one more onto the announcer table and back into the ring. Randy Orton gets in the ring, and Drew McIntyre hits him with a claymore. Randy Orton to the outside of the ring. Drew McIntyre to the outside, and he throws Randy Orton back into the ring. Drew McIntyre gets in the ring, and Randy Orton with an RKO, and Drew McIntyre rolls out of the ring. Rolls into the ring apron. Drew McIntyre rolls to the outside, and Randy Orton with to the outside, but Drew McIntyre pushes Randy Orton back first into the ring apron. Drew McIntyre on the ring apron, but Randy Orton with a kick followed by a DDT into the ring. Randy Orton goes for the punt kick, but the referee gets in the way. Randy Orton goes for the punt. Drew McIntyre moves out of the way, and he pushes Randy Orton towards the referee. Randy Orton stops before hitting the referee. Randy Orton turns around, and Drew McIntyre hits him with a claymore. He goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Drew McIntyre. That was a decent match for what it was. But the referee got in Randy Orton's way. So I want to see Randy Orton punt Drew McIntyre. That's all I got to say. Alright, decent match for what it was. Drew McIntyre grabs Randy Orton after the match. He throws him to the outside of the ring. Randy Orton is next to the announcer table, but Cody Rhodes' music hits. Cody Rhodes runs to the ring, and he hits Drew McIntyre with right hands. Cody Rhodes with the Cody Cutter, and he asks for a microphone. Drew McIntyre falls to the outside of the ring. Cody Rhodes tells Drew McIntyre the champ is back. The fans cheer. He tells Drew McIntyre that he will see him at WrestlePalooza as SmackDown goes off the air. It says, good main event. Drew McIntyre needed that win. Both guys are great in the ring. I know the title are with Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, but Drew McIntyre deserves one of the belts. He is that good. Hashtag SmackDown. And I believe that Cody Rhodes is going to retain that WrestlePalooza. And that's all I gotta say. Fun show. Brock Lesnar, two title matches. It says fun show. Brock Lesnar, 2 title matches in a fun main event. This was another good show. This was a boring show for what it was, and that's all I gotta say. And WWE Smackdown goes off the air. Alright. If you guys enjoy my WWE Smackdown review on highlights, make sure you guys please watch the video from the beginning or towards the end. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more watch time. Subscribe to my channel for more wrestling content I do on the channel for more watch time hours. Follow my social media down below in the description, and go check out my Wednesday's AEW Dynamite review on highlights. Let me give my honest opinion what I think about WWE Smackdown. Now, WWE Smackdown was a boring show for what it was, but the only thing I enjoyed tonight was Sami Zayn versus Rey Fenix for the United States Championship Open Challenge. That was the match of the night by itself. So, it's been confirmed that WrestleMania 43 in 2007 is at Saudi Arabia. Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, Liv Morgan, and Stephanie McCure. Them the 4 women that were not happy about that. And that's all I gotta say from there. But it is what it is from there. But anyway, I hope you guys will have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang. Mwah. Bang. Too sweet. Gang. And I'll see you guys next for my WWE World Collab review and highlights. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang. Mwah. Bang. Too sweet. Gang.